Cancer. This is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage. Welcome to my channel. It's great to be here with you. I think we got a very exciting reading coming out for you. There's the first two cards. Cancer, 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 Cancer. Fun stuff going on. So if you haven't seen last month's reading, I'm going to put one of those little eye in the sky things so you can click on it. Go look at your reading for May if you have forgotten or if you haven't seen it, because that woman was in the very same placement in your reading for May. So you have been on, some type of deep shamanistic healing journey through a battle, and I believe it's with the self. So last month in this position, we saw this woman who was running a race with a racehorse. Remember that? And getting ready to come into her power and cast off from her life the person who was disrespecting her. And look at the difference. My guys are saying, see the difference a month makes? Massive. Okay? So, Queen of Battle. All right? Queen of Swords. Transformational clarity, not putting up with any you-know-what from the significant people in your lives or the significant situations that you find yourself within, my guides are saying. So traveling back and forth to the mystical realm with a lot of passion. Cloaked in this energy, in the notion. Okay, my guys are saying all kinds of words about the notions and the notation and the implication, but I know you understand Cancer. So right next to that, we see the augury of knowledge of prophecy, the Ace of Pentacles, earth-balanced energy, bringing forward a prophecy and abundance to you after having this incredible journey that you had in the month of May. So for some of you, it's birthday time. Happy birthday, everybody. So let's jump into it. Before I forget, take just a moment, please. Click the like button for me. There's the next card. I love it. It helps my channel greatly, and I'm asking for a little of your beautiful heart energy to say thank you to me and my guides. Oh boy, the cards are jumping. Okay, so please do that for me. I appreciate it. And as always, the information about me is below the video. There's going to be a journey here during the eclipse season. My guides are pushing me to do some rather large group gatherings here. So as soon as I can muster it, I'll get the information out about that. But look at your calendar if you want to come to Moonrise Cottage and party with everybody here. My guides are laughing. That's what's going to be going on. We're going to kind of have a tribal gathering. Woo! All right, so Cancer, let's see. This month, you've got the moon in your 12th house. I like it. The new moon in the 12th house. Do you see this? Entirely fabulous. It's a time for reflection and letting go into the quiet peacefulness of this moment. And if you see this, I'll get there. I'm going to keep, the cards are just like jumping. There's a lot of energy streaming through the cards at the moment in my hand. So I'm just going to talk while I put the cards out, okay? So let's just take a minute to look at the astrology that is displayed in the cards. On the 5th, you have Mercury, you see? Joining Mars in the sign of Cancer, because you've come through this battle. This is about self-actualization and spiritual activation, a massive transformation, a new beginning. Ace of Pentacles, here upon the earth as a water element. I love it. Shining your light. It's just a very exciting month. So then on the 9th, we've got Venus coming into the 12th. Look at that. Do you see that? Do you see how this is stacking up? So there's a prophecy here in your personal house because of the new moon. Then we move into your spirit walk through the month of June, and we see male energy. And you see how they're just aligned, right? The male and female, both having a prophecy This is about sending out your skill set, right? Ace of Wands. The initiation moment when you begin to come into your Queen of Art, your creativity, because you've been through the birth, death, decay, rebirth cycle. And you sit now in the fire of your own ability, your own creation. Venus in the 12th house. I like it. On the 9th. Deep connection with the self, with the spiritual realm, perhaps with another person. It's really interesting the way this is stacking up. But this prophecy is going to bring this ability to you. The ability to stand next to the fire. Sit within, enthroned, if you will, in the triple spiral of life, because you've come through these battles. And you are both halves of your nature, male and female, at a very new place. And you sit in the summer. You know, this card has come out for everybody. This has come out 2 or 3 times. All of us are sitting together in this moment before the eclipses come, in the beautiful meadows of summer, right? While you have a moment where you ponder. And actually, this is the 4 of Wands. Very interesting. You sit and you get to have your moments of thought and understanding and coming to some judgment. You got new shoes, they're blue, signifying a new journey, but in this journey, you are dressed in your passion. In every card that's come out so far. Really interesting. Reviewing the battles, the challenges that you've had, and where you would like to go and what you would like to create when the eclipse comes. You are set up, Cancer, for something really powerful to be happening. And it's interesting for a water sign. And we see this woman, she's got a vessel of water. It's full. And she has the means to fill it up. She's sitting by a pond or a lake or something. So your vessel is full, Cancer. My guides are telling me to point to this. Your vessel is full because you took on the journey that you were meant to have. And you brought forward this prophecy. And we see Cancer with, look at all the fiery energy in the sign of Cancer. It's fantastic because you got Mercury and Mars starting on the 5th, coming into Cancer. Then Venus joins the party and goes into the 12th house. See? Really fun month. I really like it for you, Cancer. When the full moon comes on the 17th, it's coming into your 6th house. I like it. Jupiter is standing there waiting for the full moon. There's going to be an expansion, illumination, right? Matters having to do with work, career, the things that you dedicate yourself to. And I like that this is the bridge card that ties this human experience that you're going to have this month to what it is you're doing on a soul level. And when we're talking about the 6th house activation by the full moon, standing there with Jupiter, that's pretty phenomenal. All right, Spirit, what do you got for us? Let me move this over a little bit. So Cancer, one of the things that's coming to me about this is that when you go on these battles and you have these sacred journeys, one of the challenges that the water folks have is because of the nature of their flow and the way they carry the water energy, whether you're Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, etc., and you go through these significant changes, you can feel a little lost. But you're coming into your firepower now, and what's going to happen is you are going to be able to create a new structure. This is the woman of battle sitting at the bridge card. She does not, my guys are saying she does not play. She's not afraid. She's looking straight into the journey. She's holding her sacred spear, and look who she's aligned with. Do you see that? Sacred twins, the internal journey. So she's going to take up this energy that's coming from the male part of you that's experienced the prophecy of the movement of male energy to create something new. That's the spear of Lu. That literally clears away obstacles. Okay, so she's aligned in a very critical way in this reading. And then she's aligned with this. back to back with that woman. This is a really powerful reading. So what's going to happen, what she does, she reflects the energy, in a sense, of the Queen of Battle. She's got her amulet on. She's been through her initiation. And she looks and jumps. She's known to sort of jump straight into the fray. She doesn't hesitate. She also, do you see how the Queen of Art, Queen of Cups, has her hand open, waiting to receive what's coming to her from the fire of creation that she's lighting and sitting next to? She's got her hand open too, doesn't she? Because she knows she's jumping into something and that the winds of change are blowing. So, I think there's, because of this double prophecy, the alignment of the male and female, and this judgment card about what would I like to create in my life. And my guides are saying, within the realm of love and money, there is the King of Cups. So we've got the King and Queen of Cups in this reading. There's an intense amount of male-female alignment. And this is your mission in June. Align with yourself, sit in the summer meadow, ponder your destiny. You've come through the battle. Now it's time for activation. And you've got this woman standing here. This is phenomenal. Check it out, Cancer. And what's going to happen, I got cut off by my spirit guides, is you're going to begin to build a new structure. That's what this male energy is literally doing. Sending out his passion and his intention. Delivering it, in a sense, into the feminine, who can do battle. She's not afraid. She's going straight for it. She's looking into the battle, but she knows something is coming. Obstacles are being cleared away, and you're going to begin to build a new structure. And that's what I was saying, trying to say. That's the hardest thing for the water sign folks. Because when you crash through your structure, it's very hard for a lot of water sign people to find their way. Partly because they don't realize what they need to do is actively build a structure. Otherwise, you feel completely unmoored. So if you think about rivers, ponds, oceans, whatever, all of those things have containers, each in their way, don't they? So, Cancer, if you've made a lot of changes in your life, the obstacles are going to be cleared away now. And you see the alignment that's coming? You're coming into alignment with through the cycles of the moon, as always, as your ruler, right? You're coming into alignment through the sacred waters of shift and change, because the obstacles have been cleared away, because the prophecy has moved in to its destiny, my guides are saying. So, Spirit, let's get the last card on the soul level that reflects this human journey. At the end of the month, Mercury moves into your second house. It's going to be a really interesting month, the way all the things are activated. So make sure to go and look at your favorite astrology person online. I'm not an astrologer. I just make notes to sort of help the readings, if you know what I mean. So I understand a little deeper through that aspect, through that prism. So, Mercury coming into your second house, your money house, work, career, how you make money, business, bringing structure through your efforts at communication. Yeah, okay. This woman, literally in every single reading. So I just think, and that's the lover of devotion. She's choosing her pathway. She's had to come through a journey. She's really clear now. She does have a choice to make. And she holds her bounty and her decision-making at her heart chakra, which, of course, as Cancer, you do. And look at the way she's aligned. You see this? This is literally the work of your soul. You are joining the collective, Cancer. And we are all having these types of moments in June. It's going to be quiet. It's going to be restive. It's going to be deep. You're going to begin to create some structure because the prophecy has moved forward. You have come through this very mystical journey, through this feminine side of your nature. Very mystical. Second month in a row. And you have profited. Guides are talking about profit and gain. It's really interesting. And the way in which you came through. And you did exactly the correct motion. This is the activation of the yin and yang within you. And then it continues to turn, handing the energy into the feminine in order for this new creation to come forward. The art of your life, the art of being. The Queen of Cups, who sits in front of the ocean with her cup covered in the traditional tarot. And she sits there and she waits until the conditions are correct. And it is only then that she takes the cover off her cup and offers her love. And that's what we see happening here in a sense. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. So love your month. Look at the direct alignment of the new moon and the full moon and this cycle. Oh, Cancer, write to me. Put some comments on the thread, will you? I can't wait to hear from you. Contemplating what you're going to devote yourself to. And of course, there's the outcome. Absolutely. The Imaginer of Harmony. And that's what that woman's doing. Okay? My guys always lately have been saying, do they understand? Are you saying it right? So I'm going to put this right here. We'll pick from the bag. My guides are saying, and look what's on the bottom of the deck. Just in case we thought there was a little bit of a lack of alignment. No, not at all, Cancer. Quest of knowledge, 10 of Pentacles. Reaching the pinnacle of spiritual knowledge for yourself, all that is possible for you in these moments. Total transformation of the male energy. So I love the way this is coming forward. The Akashic Records, standing on the mountaintop, in touch with the angels and the guides and the masters, all those things. And look what's underneath it. I was just talking about standing at the mountaintop. Okay, see, there you go. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for the way this is coming out. It's really awesome. The dialogue of battle. Two of Swords. So decisions coming forward. I could keep pulling these cards. My guides are saying it's stacked up for you, but I think that's enough. I like it. I really like it. Whew, and that is the rune for movement, of course. I'm going to put it right here with the male energy. I like it. All right, let's read from the book. You can go on about your day and ponder. Ponder this beautiful journey because you're going to be busy on the inside and there's going to be this opportunity to activate the structure of your new life. That's part of what's coming through because this person has the intention to build something new and the obstacles clearly are being cleared away within the male and the female aspects. And they then come together and then you can devote yourself and choose your pathway. Really awesome. And you're going straight into harmony within your own being. I really love every piece of this, Cancer. Thank you so much for being here. So let's take a look at this beautiful rune. I'm using the Book of Runes by Ralph Blum. So that's on page 125. Ralph has moved into the other world and he left this legacy. I really love his work. So this is Awaz. It is a rune of movement and progress, symbolized by the horse. Awaz is a rune of transition, and movement. Physical shifts, new dwelling places, new attitudes, or a new life. It also signifies movement in the sense of improving or bettering any situation. There is about this rune a sense of gradual development and steady progress, with the accompanying notion of slow growth through many shifts and changes. This could apply to the growth of a business or the development of an idea. And you're perfectly stacked up for it this month because of the way Mercury comes in and joins Mars in the sign of Cancer. It's fantastic. So a relationship may need to undergo changes if it is to live and grow. Moral effort and steadfastness are called for when you draw the rune for movement because it is one of the cycle runes leading you through the cycle of initiation. Let it be said this way: as I cultivate my own nature, all else follows. This rune symbolizes the horse, and it signifies the bond between horse and rider. Bronze Age artifacts show a horse drawing the sun across the sky. And here Awaz is saying you have progressed far enough to feel a measure of safety in your position. And now it is time to turn again and face the future, reassured, prepared to share the good fortune that comes your way. The sharing is significant since it relates to the sun's power to foster and illuminate all things with its light. And Cancer, clearly you are standing in the full light of the sun while you stand in the 12th house with the new moon. It's really wonderful the way this is reflected. So Cancer, it's going to be a very fiery month because you are clearly being ignited and obstacles are being just blown away by the sacred spear of Lu. While you are in this 12th house activation with the new moon, this shift is going to occur and you're going to be able to devote yourself and sail away in this magic vessel. If you're new and you haven't seen this card, clearly this is the moon card. Here in Soul Tarot, it's the Imaginer of Harmony. And you can choose to dive deep. When you're done with that, you can jump in that boat. Put your hands on the oars. It'll take you wherever you want to go. So it's your moment. And we're coming into the eclipse. So you're finishing this journey and you're being activated in the moments before the eclipse, which is also extremely powerful and very mystical. So, Cancer, enjoy your firepower this month. I've never seen this come up for you like this. So look at your chart and see where the fiery aspects exist in your chart, okay? And, do look at your rising sign and all that, moon sign, all that jazz that people always say. So click the like button. Keep alert for my eclipse announcement, and I'll look forward to seeing you all next month when the eclipse comes on. Thanks so much, everybody. And remember, you are your purpose. Don't ever forget that. Thanks, gang. I'll look forward to seeing you.